This is the Flower Evolution series, My Life in Flowers. I'm going to start with chapter 3 and read you this tiny little excerpt. Bees outside my window. In my office, I have a large closet where I keep our mother flower elixirs sealed in jars. There's nothing with a scent, no essential oils, no aromatics, just the flower elixirs. During the few weeks each year when we have our windows open, the bees line up at my window screen and hover for long periods of time, as if there were something inside they were interested in. We used to open the office doors when the weather was pleasant, but we'd spend so much time catching the bees and putting them back outside. Leaving the door open was no longer feasible. It was as if the bees could sense the flower elixirs, and that same thing happens every year. Now, I wrote this little section when we were in a different office that was much, much smaller. Now we're in a huge building, so we're not like looking out the windows, but I will tell you one really cool story. When we were evaluating honeys to use for the flower elixirs, we were looking at all these different beautiful organic honeys from different areas of South America, the mountains, the sea, the rainforest. Wouldn't you know that a bee flew in and flew approximately 200 feet to get to where we were testing the honeys, and it landed on a honey, and we ended up letting the bee select the honey. So the one that the bee landed on, that is the honey that we use to this day for our flower elixirs, because we figured the bee would know what was the best. The other interesting thing we know is that if you take flower essences regularly, what you'll find is that during the summer, the bees kind of flock to you much more than other people. Bees just want to come around, they want to be around you. They don't stay for long. They realize you're not a flower and then they take off. This happens so often. Or if you have a glass of water with flower essences, the bees will come around the glass of water, even if there's no sugar or no sweet or anything in there. This is actually one of my favorite chapters. Chapter 3 is like my favorite chapter of the book because it's talking about how flowers radiate energy, how they purify us and make us happy, that plants are psychic and how we know plants are psychic, and also how plants and flowers and trees communicate with each other, how sympathetic resonance works, and how water records energy, especially the energy of flowers. And there's a really beautiful exercise at the end showing how you can infuse the earth's life force into your water and what a difference that makes. If you want to try it out, you basically take a purified water and you put it in a glass, something with a top or a cover, and you can put it in any color that you like, and then put it on the ground outside overnight. And then in the morning time, go and collect your jar and drink that water. Do that for 30 days and see how you feel.